Hey, what's going on? Drown Squid here. Week 4 of VCT EA wrapped up last week. About to start week 5. And I can't stop thinking about that BBL Vitality game. What went wrong. So I feel like we just need to watch it again and dive in. And then talk about some thoughts about the game afterwards. So let's dive into that game.
And disciplined approach here. You can see, obviously had a big discussion around these pistols. Yampi will be rewarded for his patience.
Wait and see where that threat really starts to instigate from. Creven trying to set things in motion, does well, but the trade comes out towards 44, so it gives room and time for Dirk.
I mean, it was a good opening pistol round this. Vitality came out swinging, I will say.
Read perfectly here.
Nice.
Get a couple more consolations. Rock the last to find it is Yampi to clean up. An in-zone flawless here for round 2, Lauren. Very, very
another good round.
Got a nice crossfire. Yeah, that should hold. That should absolutely hold. Very hard to break with who was left alive.
These opening rounds did look really good.
Feels like they've been... Oh, that sucks.
But another round as well, he sort of got...
Out is an in-zone flawless.
I think when I started watching this, I thought, right, Vitality have got things in place, they know what they're doing. This was a banging round from BBL.
He's the only one on this C side of the map, and there's a very fine line between posturing and going too far.
This is where you start to see things slip.
Lovers Rock, you are quick with it, but Prophet going to bulldoze towards sight. The rest of the cross is going to be challenged though. Rose there, LaRock there. It has been torn asunder.
Right, BBL look so switched on with rounds like that.
Yeah, there it goes, and it finds connection. BBL have just absolutely slipped into the rhythm of this. Reading this too easily, Dirk depended on, and how much can one man do? Not enough.
You just start seeing it slip away.
But I love what we're seeing on this walk-around site. Rory with a bit of a check, and there's the spot. BBL full control.
This is where it slips.
LaRock already going forwards here. Try and get something done. Sino will find a consolation, but just feeding into the other players here. Lovers Rock will be the one to find number 3. Knife in hand once this wall drops. Oh, actually.
All right,
that's fine, a headshot, yeah.
I mean, the way these rounds like started to slip, it's quite impressive that Vitality managed to get a win.
To clean up this round, Vitality.
Wait, trying to catch that cross. There.
That's a little tech pause.
To be noted, Kron's going to clear Loiter. Now it kind of tells you what's happening. Seas has scored,
see the Seas,
but it doesn't matter. Dirk is still with a great shot. Vitality starting to look well prepared now. Can they get the rest though? Still got Lovers Rock with the rifle and LaRock, so danger is certainly imminent. What a shot! Couldn't adjust in time. Siren Nora doing incredibly well, but it's still 1v1.
Able to keep 4 standing here, and Dirk again will catch.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Place here, and just Loiter left to find.
13 seconds, not going to happen. Nice little kind of mini crossfires. Set up overextend as LaRock. If he wanted to progress, he takes a lot of damage for it. But he does get Kron. An unnecessary shot potentially, but fortunately enough, hatched the pressure. And now that rotation towards B doesn't feel so good. You got Prophet catching LaRock, trying to get some security up towards that CT side.
Rock here on an angle, but only a Guardian. He's got to hit some heads if he wants to find value.
He's still got Dirk down. I don't know how. Loiter and Rose going to do what.
I do remember thinking, Vitality have probably got this game. Like, it's in the bag.
And Shorty can still do damage as Rose. You got to clutch up here, man. That's such a nice try. 13 rounds for Vitality.
Sketchy at the end.
Here, keeping
but they did it.
At bay in the second half after a resurgence for them in the first. That B site. 2 players tucked into Link.
Oh no.
But on the angle so quickly here is Dirk and 2 freebies.
Dirk's going to see more, at least one walk in that smoke, potentially both. Yeah, both now seen. Paranoia's in. It's a slaughter and it's a simple
nice pistol that.
Vitality with an in zone. The fact that this is once again left open, that's a little risky. Needs a lot of people to keep in support, and Prophet gets all
good shot that, good positioning.
No damage front, but apparently he got all 3. Now the timing.
Oh.
That's wild, he got 4 there.
It did not look like he was landing those shots, by the way.
He's so paranoid about it, but I promise you, no one else is there. Okay, still gonna get one on the way up, but BBL gonna get there first. 6 bullets to play with as well. This gets awfully uncomfortable. And there it is. This should be pretty much a formality. Yampy, you barely got the bullets to deal with every single player right now, but you're gonna put in a valiant attempt, and that's all it will be. BBL tying up the score.
Close one, that.
To have a say in this round. Won't come through. Krevin cleaned up. But yeah, I think it's difficult to really place.
You start seeing these rounds snowball.
I love that ending.
And you think,
You did it,
yeah,
I mean,
Why did you bring attention
that's
to
how
it?
you're going to win this.
1v1, and it could go in the clip, Michael, because he's investing his ult. Oh dear, what is going on?
That was wild. That, I got to say, that was wild.
It is 4 players from BBL in on the site itself. Vitality. Oh my god, they went for it. Kron goes in on it. Sayonara, desperate but dead as BBL. Shock dancing.
Clawing back.
They've got to start moving. What's going on? Waited and actually gets what they need. 18 seconds. Krevin, can you stop it now? That's 1, 2, and a third. 4th almost there. Rose with a grab. And BBL punishing. How do you manage it now with the clock ticking like
Shouldn't have lost that round, Vitality, then.
He tries to back away. He catches the shot towards Yampy. And now it's a swing from Sayonara.
beautiful.
They're still holding guard, but they've actually left long pretty open now. There's the paranoia, though. And it feels like it should be a kind of shut round.
This is where it really starts to
goes
slip.
down to 1v2, but 2 bullets to play with that Sheriff. And already time being stalled out. Bought.
Kidding me right now?
And I think he knows. Options near on 0. Nicely done by BBL.
Yeah.
A well-constructed round.
See this and you think,
Smoke almost back up. Gamble takes a look left. And, well, there's a bounding Krevin.
yeah,
The form of love
it's
is
really
trying to
slipping
play
now.
Spoiler to this. Rose on site. Lovely for BBL. Kron now. 1v2. Not going to happen.
Oh.
This is getting tense now, down to the wire, 3v2. Still not getting that defuse going. It's still not looking perfect just yet, trying to stall this out. Gonna get down towards half. Kron, 7 HP.
It's gone, it's gone.
It's too late. Vitality. Slip between the fingertips and a clutch.
Just a pistol to hand.
This when the
Rose will be the first, but
when
it needs to be
BBL
clean, and
take
it
the
is
lead.
In zone flawless for BBL to. He's going to get tested here. I don't think he knows just how close they are.
Yeah,
One of these rounds.
Well, capitalized massively
This
here.
is just.
Felt a little nonchalant from that. I don't know what he expected to be happening, but go time though.
Paranoia.
Counter paranoia.
Durka, can he find it?
Oh, it's huge from him. Follow up, not there. And no trades. The timing a little off and now 1v2. Chronicle, face the music. And
Yeah, it's
fall.
lost the nerve.
Taking us
You
the
lead
distance
like that
today.
and lose it.
Investment of
It's
Dart.
so hard to
Lovely.
get it back in.
Might
This
make it a
is
little bit
just
harder, but
unbelievable,
Rose
this round.
willing to try and disrespect it. That felt a little bit ambitious at best. Rose then on the scale up behind. Looks to maybe try and crunch back, try and threaten.
3 on
through
3
that
there.
smoke, but BBL very much eyes on. There it is, all in, all eyes. Turn Durka. Technical with
1 on
it.
1.
He's got to hit the heady. Durka has got a time limit. Got to get going. He does it.
No.
Lovers Rock had to be pixel perfect. They still need to get onto this spike. They still need to dig out these players. Profik trying to make some work happen. It's done.
Oh my God.
Again. This guy is electric.
3 kills with no vision.
He has made this look doable. The issue is this back line. Can they do any more with it? Dirk has fallen. Once again, we ask more of Sayonara. The one man can only do
It's
so
like
much.
3v2 and then it just
Krevin is
goes.
on guard. 11 to
It's
2
just
for
like
man.
mad
Absolute
mistakes.
superstar level performance. Now Krevin's got a lot on his plate here. There could be 2, 3 players challenging, but he has help. It's never an individual effort. And it's gone from
That is
bad to
unbelievable,
worse,
that shot.
And they just keep applying. You can see them speeding up off the back of this flash through the wall. You're trying to find Lovers Rock, but the other 2 are on the side. Yeah, and already Krevin's going to find Chronicle. So this guy seems to be just the full stop to the sentence. BBL, the best.
Just like panic setting in. You can see the panic.
Doing something a little X-Factory, isn't it? Can he find value though? Chronicles.
This was a nice play from Durka, this.
Slices through it. Spots out another on the hunt. He is going off the chain.
But they
to
don't-
try and make it
can't
down, but
execute it.
Profik coming alive as well. If you do get
3v2
pressure,
this.
Quan already going to take a chunk of damage down to 50.
I think they end up winning that round.
Says goodnight to at least one in Yampy there by his side to take away Lovers Rock.
11-1.
Re-hit, nice. Vitality 4 up and Krevin falls. All right.
Finds a ton of damage.
Starts to climb back in.
They're on the money. The Rock with
Oh,
a shot.
no.
And there is is the first and heaviest nail in the coffin as BBL break the out drone. Actually did the job, turns anti, spots Dirk on the scale up, gets outdone.
This is the round. This round is wild.
Approach, big information, Kreven with a big kill. Gonna pop the ult now. Rose under pressure, Yampy clears it again.
They're up 4v3.
By example so far, but Lovers Rock not too far away, and that wall's dropping. They've not made the cross towards the site itself just yet. Look where Yampy is. He's at the back of sight.
Or just he be behind
There's
him.
a player in the pit. He knows that Kreven's nearby. So where do you go? Someone has to help him out here. Fortunately, Profek is on
3v2.
the case. So do they then readdress this A site? Can they get rid of Kreven? Left. 10 seconds. You've got to go and plant. 7.
Oh no. Watching this was just unbelievable.
It's done! It's done, Lauren! It's all over here for Vitality.
That was it.
BBL will find the round here on the clock alone.
What is going wrong at Vitality? What is
What
going wrong with that team? Because they're great
And
players.
it's their demise here on Breeze.
Absolutely great players. And it's just slipped away like that. Unbelievable. I really don't know what is going on with Team Vitality. I do feel sorry for them. But then, it's a result of the beast that they created. Like if you think back to the whole off-season announcement of signing Chronicle, and then this, the videos that they put up on Twitter where they was building this thing. I feel like they've lent into the fact that they've built this super team. And on paper, I think it's partially justified. Chronicle is a great player. Derek is obviously a great player. Sayonara's got huge potential. Profek, also another great player, and Yampy as well. Showed some great promise last year. But then I also think leaning into that narrative, this is obviously all speculation, but leaning into that narrative has created a huge amount of pressure on the team to get results. And I wonder if there's some stumbling going on around the pressure. And I think, I think once it slips, it's really difficult to get back. I know myself from playing 5-stack with friends. If your nights start slipping early on, you keep playing, you end up having bad game after bad game after bad game because headspace has gone, you're all tilted. So I think having that, being able to mentally refresh is really difficult. I think they didn't have a particularly great kickoff. And then they pinned that all on, we've got a sub once we get Sayonara, it'll be different. And I think they generally believed that would be the case. And I think I genuinely believed that they was going to have a better stage one. I generally thought they was going to make playoffs. There was a contender for going to Masters London as well. But obviously I think that started to slip in stage one. They're obviously in a really, very unlikely going to make playoffs now, depending on what happens this week, which I think is just wild. So yeah, what's going to happen with Vitality? I don't know. They had a decent team last year. The same thing happened. That whole team got nuked apart from Derka. So I wonder what'll happen this year. Hey, look, Derek and Chronicle are ex-Fnatic players. Obviously, I'm a Fnatic fan, so would like them to do well, not as well as Fnatic. So it's rough. So, I only hope the best for both of those players. And some real nasty comments I've seen on Twitter and Reddit towards the team and the players, and I just don't think that's needed. It's all right poking and having a bit of a laugh and a joke. But some of the nasty comments are very nice. But anyway, interesting game. Feels like there's a lot of eyes on Vitality vs Pacific this week, which at the start of this stage one felt like a non-game. I'm actually really interested to watch it now. So yeah, be interesting. thanks for watching. More Valorant VCT videos on the channel, so like and subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.